It's NBA action on EA Sports. Alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. And Jay, I know this takes you back.
Ed, there's no better feeling this time of year than hearing sneakers squeak on the court and seeing guys get a good lather while they're getting ready for battle.
It's that pregame feeling, and now it's the opening tip. Oh, I missed a short one there. Booker. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Passed it off. 4-3. They're 2 for 2 to start the game from beyond the arc, and it's a 6-0 lead.
And when I see the ball being zipped around the perimeter like that and everybody sharing the sugar, it lets me know that this team is engaged and they're focused.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That won't go. Wide open look won't go.
They're bound to get on the scoreboard sooner or later if they keep getting open looks like that.
Well, you can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Lets it fly from long range. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Now the Suns coach gonna signal for a timeout as he'll talk things over here in the first quarter. It's Suns ball. That's out. Last touch by Avery Bradley. So the Suns keep the possession. Here comes the screen. Booker. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Going to launch beyond the arc. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Booker. It's blocked. March and Gortat.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Oh, he had it. Fires the three, and he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Defensive foul to number 21, Patrick Beverly. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Drives, but a shot won't go down. Beverly into the front court. Lead is 12. Fires the three. That his third three in this first quarter alone.
And the defense has to push up on the offensive player. Don't let him have clear vision of the basket.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Doc Rivers making some changes to his lineup.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 4. Los Angeles Clippers are at the limit.
Booker. And the rebound taken in by Williams. Bradley to Beverly. Bradley. Man, that was a tough shot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Time to shuffle things up. Crawford. Can't connect. Here's a chance from long range. Cleans it up. Avery Bradley, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming. But it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
No good and no foul. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. It'll stay Clipper basketball. Substitution being made in this one.
For the Los Angeles Clippers, number 2 and number 4.
Williams drills the 3.
The legend of Lou Will continues, and it only gets better in time. He is instant offense, and we've seen that this year when he dropped 50 points on the Golden State Warriors in a win. From having mentors like Allen Iverson to some of the biggest rappers in the game, there's no doubt he is a compilation of mixtapes on the court.
Get back.
From long range, it's good for 3.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Gilgeous-Alexander goes to the left side. Beyond the arc for 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Kelly Oubre. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Crawford. Easy path to the rim.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
For 3, gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. For 3. Those shots today have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get 1 or 2 to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Defensive foul to number 2.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the line. First one goes down. And he makes them both.
Let's go, boy. Catch me out.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. And Jay, they call the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. And a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Phoenix with it. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go to Williams. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He missed it. Gilgeous-Alexander to Williams. Going to launch beyond the arc. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. Crawford. Shot clock for Phoenix to Crawford. Fires the three. Crawford, you can't leave him that wide open. Takes advantage with the jumper.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
Crawford. From the painted area, won't go down. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
To Kelly Oubre. Fires the three. That one off the mark. It's no good. Williams across the timeline. His team on top by 13. Lou Williams. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
The sixth man of the year after averaging 23 points per game off the bench. Think about that for a second. When was the last time the best player on the team came off the bench? That's who Lou Will is.
Gilgeous-Alexander, great dish to set it up. Cruises inside for two.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Here's a chance from long range. Gortat to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander, keep an eye on this guy. Slams it down.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Crawford. Beverly into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Crawford. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Clippers have the basketball. Beverly had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. To Booker. Not that time.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Tobias Harris above the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Ryan Anderson has got 2 shots coming. A career 85% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw.
Entering the game for the Los Angeles Clippers.
2 for 2 on that trip.
For the Phoenix Suns, number 2.
Beverly into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Driving right to the basket. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
From long range, knocks it down.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
The assist from number 1, Devin Booker.
Beverly He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
DeAndre Ayton in close converts.
Ed, I have a rule. If you're 6'9" or taller, I don't want to see you jelly it. I don't want to see any kind of weird spin or English on the ball. Just dunk it. Keep it simple, please.
The follow won't go either. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Bradley to Beverly. Beyond the arc for 3. Shot no good. You know Beverly can appreciate good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
For 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Oh, nice find for the basket.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. It's been all Clippers so far. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Crawford. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Beverly into the front court. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter.
That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 1.
4-3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Nice pass to set things up. Shot from the lane won't go. Oh, they call him for the foul.
A simple touch foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Taken by the Suns. Can't connect from in close. To Crawford. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Bradley. Avery Bradley. Looking good. 4 for 5.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Beverly. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
The drive, right to the basket. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Lets it fly from long range. Crawford. Trying to cash in. Shot by Warren misses. Gortat. No, the Suns come up with the steal. To Crawford. Jamal Crawford. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
Crawford. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Gortat. Gortat rocking the rim.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, No need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Beverly. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Clippers have got it. Beverly. Smothering D. Knocked loose.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Beverly. And the rebound taken by Anderson. To Booker. Jumper's good.
The assist from number 1.
To Booker. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
The assist from number 23,
Booker knocked loose. Clippers have it. Nice pass to set things up. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Count the bucket for 2.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Devin Booker. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Beverly. That misses with 3 seconds left. That's the end of the 3rd quarter, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet, but with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Misfires. It's no good. Mikal Bridges to Kelly Oubre. Fires the 3. He drills the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Fires the 3. The rookie, Gilgeous-Alexander, with the 3.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Get it, shoot it again.
Here's a chance from long range and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
I remember being on the set of ESPN on draft night when the Clippers got both Jerome Robinson and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And I was on the set with Patrick Beverley, and I remember asking PB, so what does this mean for your franchise that you drafted 2 guards? He looked me right in the eye in only the way PB could and said that means they have to get in where they fit in, and they have to work for everything on this team. So safe to say, Shai has all the talent in the world, but he's going to learn how to work for it.
From long range, knocks down the 3.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Crawford. Oh, they called a foul, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Into the game for the Suns, number 12, T.J. Warren.
Booker's shot off the mark. Beverley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Beyond the arc for 3. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Booker, and he knocks it down. Beverley. Tough shot. Well defended. Lobs it up. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Message received. Well defended. To Kelly Oubre. Now Gallinari gets up there.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
For the Phoenix Suns, number 2,
Booker. Beverley into the front court. His guys up by 15. Gortat to Tobias Harris. Beverley. It's no good. Shots not going down. To Kelly Oubre. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? To Beverley. For 3. No good. That's great defense. To Kelly Oubre. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. To Tobias Harris. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
4-3. And that's rebounded by the Suns. Booker with it. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Yes, Marcin Gortat. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Can't connect from inside.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Goes 2 for 2.
Way to hit.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good.
Make that. Come on, show me something.
Looking for his man. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Knocks down the first. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. To Bradley. Avery Bradley. He's now 5 for 6.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collected. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
It's Phoenix ball. To Booker. Lets it fly from long range, and the rebound comes down to the Clippers. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.